I'm glad you are here once again. Quickly, let's look at this problem we have on the board. Write a balanced equation for number 1, aluminium and sulfuric acid. Number 2, combustion of methane. Okay, remember this is teacher Valentine Yedu, your favorite chemistry teacher. Please, I want you to know that to write this equation here, we need to understand the way cations and anions react. Remember, this is aluminium. And what is the symbol for aluminium? Aluminium is Al. Okay? Now, what is the symbol for this sulfuric acid? Oh, chemical formula. Sulfuric acid. So many people, they hear sulfuric acid, but it actually stands for hydrogen sulfate. That is hydrogen tetraoxosulfate, 6 acid. Okay? So, I will have to react it with this hydrogen sulfate. Are you seeing it? Good. This is solid, this is aqueous. Okay? Now, how do I know what happens here when they are mixed? Remember, between aluminium and sulfuric acid. So, aluminium and sulfuric acid. Remember that the metal will combine with the non-metal. You remember? Good. So that this radical, this positive one, will mix with this negative radical here. So remember when we have Al. Al is what? What is the charge on Al? If you remember the activity series, it is 3+. Okay? So, sulfuric acid, it is 2-. So, there is no how you write an equation. If you don't have the idea of the charges on them in the activity series, you can't know it. It's just like most students in secondary school, ask them to write equation, they find it difficult. But with this class and with this thing we are doing here, you discover that it will be made very easy. First thing first, you must learn your activity series. You know, the arrangement of these cations with their charges. They will give you the simplest formula of whatever you are looking for. Okay? Let's continue. Now, since I know that aluminium is 3+ and sulfate is 2-, the charge on this sulfate will move to the subscript of this aluminium. That is, these two will go to this one, while the charge on this will go to this one. Let's do it and see. So 2 moving to aluminium, I will have something like this. Are you seeing it? Then 3 coming to sulfate, I'm supposed to have something like this. But because there is already a number there, it's not possible like that, and I must put it in a bracket. So this is why when you see this chemical formula, this is how they got it, okay? From exchange of those radicals. Now let's continue. Now, it will give me aluminium and this, of course, to give Al, remember 2 will come here, then sulfate will be in brackets, then 3 will come here. Now, remember this and this, remember it's just, we are left with this, right? Hydrogen, and hydrogen is a gas, hydrogen gas, okay? So let's check if the equation is balanced now. Okay, I have aluminium here 1, but I have 2 of the aluminium here. So simple, I can just add 2 here. Now I have 2 aluminium and 2 aluminium. Are you seeing? Now the next thing is this sulfate group, I have it 3. But here I have only 1 sulfate group. It's just only 1. Look at it, the coefficient here is 1. So what do I do if I should add 3 here? The sulfate group now is 3. Balanced. But record that this 3 now has affected this hydrogen. Now hydrogen is what? 3 times 2, which is 6. Total hydrogen here is 6. Look at this place. Hydrogen is just 2. So if I put 3 here, it's now 6. Can you see it? So easy to balance. Okay? Good. Let's now check. Aluminium 2, hydrogen 6, hydrogen 6. Which other one? Sulfate group, which is, they are just 3 here and they are 3. We are good to go. Now let's move to the second one. Combustion of methane. Before we move into this combustion of methane, you know methane is an hydrocarbon. So I would like to give you the general equation for writing combustion for any hydrocarbon. Look at the general equation here. Since hydrocarbon contain carbon and hydrogen, that's why they call it hydrocarbon. The carbon is having X. The hydrogen is having Y. Then combustion means you burn it in the presence of oxygen. So oxygen is a gas. Are you seeing it? Let me make a space. Good. To give me, you must know the product of combustion. The product of combustion of hydrocarbon must be carbon 4 oxide and water. Please put it in your brain, carbon 4 oxide and water. Now, if I know that the product of combustion of this must be carbon 4 oxide and water, I'm good to go. Are you seeing it? Good. CXHY. So here, please note that the equation here will have x plus the y. You divide the y by 4. Only the y. Divide only the y by 4. Whatever you get, you now add it to this x. Good. Here now is just x will be the coefficient. Now here will be what? Y divided by 2. So easy. Now let's continue. The x here now is just the number of carbon. For instance, methane is given as CH4. Please, if you don't know it, if you go to one of my videos, you will see it. Just scroll and check out the list of the video. You'll see where I discussed about the homologous series. Okay. Now this methane is CH4, meaning that the number of carbon here is just 1. So x means the number of carbon. So let me say x is the number of carbon and y is the number of hydrogen. X is the number of carbon, y is the number of hydrogen. So y, I will advise you to write it out like this. So what is the value of my x? 1, because it is 1 carbon for methane, just 1. Then y for methane, how many hydrogen can you see? 4, correct. So anywhere we see x and y, we replace them with those values. Cx, which is 1. C1 is the same thing as C. H, how many y? 4. Instead of writing y, I write 4. Plus x is what? 1 plus y is 4 divided by 4. Are you seeing it? Then O2. To give x is still 1. If I write 1, CO2. 1 is still the same thing as 1 because it's 1 I'm saying. Then plus y is 4 divided by 2. Are you seeing it? H2O. Let's come back again. CH4, this is purely methane, plus 4 over 4 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. O2. To give CO2 is still CO2 plus 4 divided by 2 is 2. So 2H2O. Now let's check if it's balanced. How many carbon do I have here? 1. How many do I have here? 1. Good. How many hydrogen? 4. Here, how many hydrogen? 4. Correct. How many oxygen here? 4. How many oxygen? I have 2 here and I have 2 here. Correct. Can you see that with this explanation, you can easily write the equation of combustion of any hydrocarbon? Okay? Okay, thank you very much. Please don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Millions of students out there, they actually in secondary school, they are offering science, but they don't really know the steps of getting all these equations right. And you are privileged to watch this video. Please try and share it to them. They really need it. Just share it to impact positively on their lives, okay? Thank you very much. I remain Teacher Valentine when you do. God bless you.